The Walker County Sheriff's Office says they finally found the culprit behind a decades-old murder case. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield.
And I'm Maggie Weaver. The Sheriff's Office says that they were able to link the murder to this man, Clarence George, that you see right here on your screen. Now, he's accused of stabbing Julie Ann McDonald to death back in the year 2000.
24 years later, the Walker County Sheriff says deputies have been working on this case all the time behind the scenes, but it wasn't until recently that modern technology was up to the job.
News Channel 9's Mary Beth Mangrum spoke with the sheriff about how this case finally got closed.
In a case gone cold, the Walker County Sheriff's Department, in connection with the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, announced they've arrested the man they believe killed Julie Ann McDonald in her own home 24 years later.
We were fortunate enough in 2015, 2016 to reopen and re-examine the case and made a lot of headway at that time.
Investigators say the man they've charged was no stranger.
I wouldn't want to characterize it as friends because I don't think friends murders their friends, but they were acquaintances and they knew each other.
63-year-old Clarence George was arrested in Jefferson County, Alabama last week by U.S. Marshals. He would have been 39 years old at the time of the murder.
It may have been 24 years, it may have been 30 years. We're not going to give up on working these cases.
The autopsy report reveals Julie Ann McDonald was stabbed multiple times, and it took days before friends discovered her body.
Most likely for 3 or 4 days upon her body being found.
She was found in her living room at her home on Arnold Lane on June 11th in 2000. It's a day Sheriff Wilson still remembers, with the murder happening 3 years into his time serving the county.
Julie Ann McDonald was found on a Sunday afternoon, a hot Sunday afternoon, I recall, in her home.
George is currently waiting to be extradited to Walker County. We asked investigators if they had discovered a motive for the murder.
We're kind of leaving that for maybe to get time that's closer to court.
Investigators say that George was one of several suspects they looked at, but he had a certain connection to the victim.
He was found with Miss McDonald's checkbook in Catoosa County early on in the investigation. So it kind of came up on the radar then.
And making this arrest allows them to help those who've waited more than 20 years for answers.
Julie McDonald has a niece and a nephew out there, and we've made them aware of the arrest.
All you bad guys out there that have done these murders and you haven't been brought to justice, we're coming. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but we're coming.
In Lafayette, Mary Beth Mangrum, News Channel 9.
And Sheriff Steve Wilson credits advancing technology and help from the GBI Crime Lab in making this arrest. According to the GBI, this is the 6th unsolved case that Region 1 Calhoun office has solved in just the last 6 years. Thanks for watching News Channel 9. And for more great local coverage, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. News Channel 9, depend on us.